through and receive the password here. Just going to go through and wait for a few people to come in, and we will get started on that. I'm going to go through and close my clan for a little bit, just until invites are done. And let's go through over here. Just going to give it a few minutes for people to come in. The password is 10. 10 is the password. Let me go through and put the tag in the description here. That's an easy one. 888. Alright, that is saved. So we're just going to go through, wait for a few people to stop in here. In the beginning it just takes a minute, but once people come in then it starts going crazy. Just copy this. Alright, seems like we have someone already. The password is 10. 10 is the password. If you're new, make sure you smack that subscribe button. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing? I appreciate the support. Awesome. I did get another computer set up here, so now I can go through and talk on one and host on the other here. I am hosting a tournament, and you're able to jump in. You're one of the first ones here, so you'll get in pretty easily. You can search Kevinsmak or use that tag with the password 10 is the password. I'm doing good. I'm excited for today. I got some time. I'm going to run a tournament. I did a video earlier. I think it's a really good one. It's not Clash Royale, but it was a good one. Awesome. Now we're up to 3 people. Once again, the password is 10. 10 is the password. Go ahead and jump in here. Tournament code is in the description, or go through and just search Kevinsmak. You're early, so you'll get in quickly and easily. If you're 10 minutes after now, it might not be so easy to get in, so make sure you jump in now. If you're new, make sure you smack that subscribe button, smack that like button. It does go through and help out. And you will be notified of more tournaments. As you can see, if you look at my YouTube, it is all about tournaments. Awesome. Thanks for joining. Good luck to you. I'll go through and do that. Sure, Ken. There's the password. Password's 10. 10 is the password, and that's the tag. As I said, go ahead and join, and you will go through, subscribe, and you will go through and get notifications. My clan, you could join, but I do close it during these videos, just until we fill up in the tournament, because everyone keeps coming in and asking for the password, and I don't want to go through and drive my clan mates crazy, because, yeah, it gets rough. Hey, Pro Play and Bryant, how you doing? But yes, I do have a clan. I'll go through and show you. I will be opening it up soon. How this works is I go through and run a tournament. It's a 1-hour tournament. So you're here. You're going to go through and jump in and get in. Once you get in, make sure you go through and subscribe so you're notified for more tournaments in the future. And with that, you will be able to go through and be notified of more tournaments. You can join the clan as soon as we fill up to 100, which, believe it or not, doesn't usually take long at all. There you go. There's the password. The password is 10. If you're new to my channel, I go through and always make the password numbers so it's easier and there's less confusion. My clan name is Kevinsmak YouTube. There it is up on the screen. Welcome, welcome. We're up to 12 people. So once we go through and we get this tournament full, I'm going to go through and spectate the whole tournament. If you want your battle played, go through and let me know, and I will go through and spectate your battle. If you do get 3 crowns, I will go through and crown you. When do I host tournaments? I don't have a specific schedule at this point. I do go through and try to do one Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, but lately I've been doing almost one or two a day because of how things have gone. What time of day? Well, I'm off of work this week, so it's a little earlier than usual. Most of the time it'll probably be a little later in the future, except for the weekends. I am in the U.S., so. So once we do go through and get started, if I spectate your game and you win, that is awesome. You'll get to brag. This video will go on YouTube when it's done. Then you can go through and share it with your friends and show off and say, check out what I did. Any cool plays. It's great. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good today. I made a different video. I do a little bit of Pokemon Go on my site. Just stuff that I feel's not covered because I don't want to oversaturate the game. So I made a great video that I'm going to be putting up probably later today that I'm excited about. Arena 6. Well, you know what? We all were there at one point. Unless we're lower. You'll get there. Just keep trucking along. Before you know it, you'll be up there. The big thing is just make sure you collect your crown chest each day, and that'll go through and help. I think I do have a few chests here to open. Nothing great, but let me go through and pop those open while we're going through here. Uh-oh, Pro Play and Bryant saying he's going to win the tournament. What do we think of that? I can't join your clan. Sorry, Carl. I have my own clan, and it's going very well. I'm very impressed. It started off a little rough, but lately I've been getting some really good quality members, and a lot of them have been stepping up, so it's really been awesome. Once again, if you're just joining, the password is 10. 10 is the password. Make sure you go through, smack that subscribe, smack that like button so you can go through and be notified of these tournaments when they come out. Looks like we're at about 7 minutes here yet. And then we'll be getting started. Cool, cool. Definitely welcome to join. Yep, if you're asking me, our clan, I think it's, how many hundred trophies is it? It is 1,200 trophies to get into the clan. I haven't joined any really big tournaments, maybe 150 people. That's the biggest I've been able to join so far. Do I get money when I do these live events? No, not really. I mean, I get a little bit of money from YouTube, but I mean, I may have made $1 so far, so it's not really why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it because I like YouTube and I want to go through and check it out. It is a lot more expensive for me to do them than to, than I get back. And just gonna go through and tweet this out here. There you go, there's the password. If I can type today. There we go. Alright, that's out there. Great. There's 36 players right now of 100. Yes, the clan does close during registration. Once the registration's full, we'll go through and have more. All right, we're at 39 players so far. Doesn't take long to fill up, especially once the ball starts rolling, it starts blowing up. I have a feeling a lot of people will share these, which, doesn't help me too much, but if you're going to go through and subscribe, which someone just did, I appreciate. Thank you for joining. That does go through and help me out. Welcome to the Smack Nation. There's a smack for you. I moved my camera a little bit earlier. Just gotta, there we go. Welcome, Alex. See what they're saying here. All right, great. Got some clanmates in as well. I do go through and let my clan know a little ahead of time, that we're going to go through and go in live. So that is nice to do, but I always want to make sure everything works out. I will unsub, then do it again. Oh boy. Well, thank you for joining, because someone else did just join. I appreciate it. I have a live counter on my computer. I'm that much of a nerd, so it's nice to go through and see when it goes up. Go for it, Alex. Take it down. Anybody just joining, there's the password. Make sure you smack that like button, smack that subscribe button. Go through so you are notified of future tournaments. I go do these all the time. Thank you. I did a lot of hard work on that background, and I wanted to do something different than everyone else. The Pokemon video I'm going to put out later today, I did something very similar, and I think it's actually even better, so I might have to come back and work on this one a little more. What level are you? I am level 10. Where are we at here? Yes, I have been getting crushed the last 24 hours and dropped probably 300 trophies. So, that has hurt. That is why I'm so low. I'm usually around 2,800. I have got over 3,000 before. Password is 10. 10 is the password. 10. Once again, thank you for subscribing. I see the count just went up. Really appreciate it. Can you battle? I'll probably do a battle or two during the tournament. I go through, I spectate a lot, but I do go through and do some battles as well. If you do want your battle spectated, just let me know your name, what place you're at, so I can quickly find you, and I'll go through and spectate your game, and everyone will get to see it. Also, it'll go through on YouTube later. So, but if you can't handle the pressure, definitely don't do it. Awesome, Carl. Thank you for subscribing. If your Google account is not private, it'll go through and flash up on the screen. I appreciate that. I don't have the Ice Wizard. No. I wish I had the Ice Wizard. I'm missing Ice Wizard, Sparky, and the 2 new legendaries. I have 3 of the others. What's up? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Sorry about that. Password is 10. 10 is the password. 10. Arena 4. Well, make sure you subscribe, because when you do reach that level, then you'll be able to jump in some tournaments right away. You'll get there. Like I said, the biggest thing is make sure you go through and get your crown chest every day if you're worried about leveling, and save up that gold and only go through and level up what you need. Alright, we're getting up there. Notice we're up to 71 with 45 seconds. I bet you after the first game we'll probably be full. That's cool. If they go through and come and sub, I don't mind giving the password out, because I just want to make sure we grow this Smack Nation, I want to go through and get a lot of people. It's fun. Alright, we're at 76 people. Getting there, getting there. Almost ready. Who's pumped? Who's ready to take it down? Number 60. Alright, let's go through. Boom. Good luck, good luck. And the battles have started. Look at that. red all across the screen here. Why? I think you say it, joined first, so let's go through and jump into his battle and see how it goes. He's going to be going against Noah Palali. Uh-oh, new clan mail. I better hurry. Red Hoddle, thank you for subscription. Appreciate it. Right away, the elixir collector goes down, and the poison spell to go through and take some of that. There is the log. I want the log. Why can't I have the log? Password is 10. 10 is the password. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot we've still got a few more spots in there. Make sure you smack that subscribe button, smack that like button. Psh, psh. We're getting up there, 263 subscribers. Can we hit 300 by the end of the night? I wonder. You know what, if we get close, if we get a good amount of subscribers, I'll throw one later tonight as well. How about that? Here we go. Poison going through, taking some down. That giant's coming in. Here comes the log. Pushes that Valk back. Thank you for the subscription, Bronson. Appreciate that. There we go. They're pumping up. We from MLP is going to go through, throw that Hog Rider with the poison. Cannon goes down. Zap. Gets through. Is going to get a smack. Another smack. Gets a little damage done there. Good afternoon. Lionel, make sure you go through and join. We're getting full quick if you're going to go through and join. You don't want to wait because we are almost full. I'm going to open my clan once I see that we hit 100 players, which I believe will probably be after this match or not soon after that. Alright, Alex, you want me to go through and spectate your game then? I see you put where you're at. So I'm assuming you want me to go through and check you out, so I can definitely do that. The great laughter. If you're just joining, password's 10. 10 is the password. Make sure you smack that like, smack that subscribe. Oh boy, here comes the hog with his army. The log pushes back. I think we're going to sudden death here. Sudden death. Next crown wins. Little spin spinny. There goes the hog's gonna go through and get there. Boom. And boom. We takes it. Congratulations. Well played by both sides. Let's go through and check it out. Are we full? We are full. That means I will go through and open up the clan. If you are looking to join, you may do so now. If you're just stopping in to say hello, that's fine. If you want to stick around, that's even great. We are looking for quality members. Do require you to be nice and donate. Those are the two rules. If you're not nice, you will get kicked. So let's go through and see if we can find Alex. I think he said, I don't know what his in-game name is. Let me go through and find it in here. Alex, if you're still in here, let me know what your in-game name is. If it's different. If you're just joining, make sure you smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, so when I have another tournament, which I may tonight, you will go through and get notified. No luck. Let's go through and jump in Jaka. Jaka's from Cargo Shorts versus Missy from MLP. If the tournament's full, keep an eye out because it does drop below 100 at times. Once you see it drop below 100 and it hits 99, quickly join and put the password in. Usually happens after the first 5-10 minutes after people lose a few games and they get frustrated. And there goes a poison spell on the tower and the giant. Witch goes down. Gonna go through and get a little spins on that Valk. Musketeer's gonna go through, take down that giant. Here it goes. Boom. Doesn't look like much is gonna happen here, but double elixir is coming up, and that's when the real action happens. Missy definitely has some elixir pumps down, so it's gonna get a little crazy here in a moment. Hog and Valk coming down the lane. There goes the zap. Minions are gonna go through and eat up that hog, have some bacon. And Missy takes a crown. Alright, looks like Missy's ahead, does go through and do good defense. Zap goes down. Alright, here comes the push. I don't know how far it's going to get though. They are in the way. Here they come. This is going to hurt. Missy might be the first 3 crown today. 8 seconds to do 2,500 damage. There goes some. There goes the zap to slow it down. Hog and Valk are slapping and spinning. Got the Musketeers doing some fire. He's going to get it. Oh, 227. So close, but no 3 crown yet. Who will be the first 3 crown going here? What is going on with my screen there? That's all weird. Let's check out this person. Spyro. He's a Molt fan. I'm a Molt fan too. He has no clan. He's playing Julie from Splat. That's a cool name. Splat. Here we go. Spyro trying to tie it up. Got 1 minute and 10 though. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to go through and do that. $21, awesome, King. Would you like to be spectated? Here comes the Golem. Ah, minion horde above. Gonna go through and take out that Sparky, but no, the arrows come in from Spyro. And this is where things can get out of control. Double elixir with the Sparky down. Sparky does go down. Golem takes the tower. It's gonna go through and be 1-1. There's a lot of people going after Julie's tower, but here comes Giant Balloon in the other lane with a rage spell, saving that. Saying, say hello to my little friend. Boom. That tower takes some damage there. 15 seconds though, needs to defend. 9:05 left on that King tower. King, what's your channel? Here comes the Sparky. Here it goes. Is your channel the same name as you? Got it. Shout out to King Swoozy. Check him out on YouTube. Thank you for being supportive and stopping by. Appreciate it. There goes a zap. And a rage spell again. That balloon's going. It's floating. It's floating. Oh, it falls. I think Spyro needs to go through and try to get to that. Oh, you know what? He's doing the right way. I'm just going to shut up. Boom. Spyro takes it. Great game. Well played. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Just going through and seeing who's all here. Hi, Defense. I don't want to do any regular battles yet. Not during the tournament. Maybe later. If you're in the clan, I do go through and jump on a lot and do that. So does a lot of my guildmates. I may battle you when I queue up on here. Smurf Master. I gotta go in just because the name looks cool. I like the stars. From Elite Nation 7. Seen them in these guilds before, or in these tournaments before. Playing JC996 from Death Space. And he's going with the Lava Hound here. Okay, Hans, I'll go through and spectate you next. There goes the lightning. Trying to get that tower down. 28 seconds left. Here comes the Hog and the Valk. Skeleton army. That's when you need a zap. And there it goes. That Lava Hound might take him out on his own. Boom. Down. Smurf Master. Going for it. He's getting some damage. There's a skeleton army. Gonna slow them down. Still gonna get one crown though and take the win. Well played. Alright, we got Hans next. Let's go through and take a look here. Let me just find you here quick. Just a reminder, if you do want your match spectated, please go through and just say what number you're at. Just so I have an idea, it'll be a little quicker for everybody. Looks like Hans already goes through and took a tower against Gluten Slayer versus Phone Cats. Hans is from Tal Visito. I think I said that right. Congrats on Arena 6. Here comes the Royal G. And the Hog Rider. Double trouble. Double elixir time. Oh boy. Crazy. Well, once again, if you're just joining in, the tournament's currently full, but if anyone drops, go through and jump in. The password is 10. Make sure you smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, and you will go through and be notified when I have more tournaments. I'm going to have another one Saturday, I'm going to have another one Sunday, I might have another one tonight if we do well. And there it goes. You don't like Royal Giant users. You know, I used to feel that way. I used to get upset, you know, when people played certain cards, but then I just kind of let it go because, you know, it's supposed to be a fun game. I don't want to get angry at things. Because I know back in the day, the Mortar and the Xbox, or not Xbox, King Swoozy, thank you for subscribing. Not the Xbox, the Xbow. The Xbow and the Mortar used to drive me nuts. Hans, congratulations, 2 crowns against Gluten Slayer. Definitely appreciate the support there. Always do. We're at 266 subscribers. It's looking good. I don't know, when did I start getting really serious about this channel? Maybe about 2 weeks ago. So we are flying up high quick. Channels don't usually get up this big so fast. So I hope we continue to keep doing that. I'm going to try to keep improving my videos a little bit each time just to keep getting better, you know? Let me see if I can find anybody here. Alright, let's go through. Adrian, let's jump into your battle here. Sorry you can't join the tournaments. Thank you for supporting the stream, though. That does mean a lot to me. The watch numbers, you know, the higher they are, you know, as long as there's one person, I'm happy. But, you know, in the beginning it was tough to be 1, 2, 3, and you're just like, please don't go below 0. Please don't go below 0. Here they come, coming for that bomb tower. That bomb tower, I have to say, has been giving me problems lately. Has that been giving anybody else problems lately, or am I just trying the wrong decks? I'll try a deck and win non-stop, and then the next day I try the same deck and lose non-stop. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too impatient at times. Definitely, King Swoozy. If you have a clan already and you enjoy it, I definitely recommend you staying at that clan, just because you never know. You never want to leave a good home and try out another place because, you know, it might not be exactly what you're used to. Especially if the conversation's good, the battles, the joking around, you know, all that fun stuff. Our clan is a new clan. It's becoming a great clan. and I do appreciate it. But if you're in a clan you like, I always say stick with it. Takeover. Let's go through and see if Takeover's taking over. He's playing Spyro Molten Fan again. Welcome to another spectate. I don't know if I can say that clan name, but I'm going to try because one day I'm going to make a fail video of all of my pronunciations. Nobularquia? Nice. Started with 16 members, now at 42. That's great. Tell you, clans can go up and down, up and down. I started a clan once, and I got up to 50 people, and then one day, everyone just kind of disappeared. And once like 4 or 5 people leave, then it's like everyone thinks it's falling apart, and then everyone leaves. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to get more familiar with the game, and then I'm going to start another clan. And now that I'm more familiar with the game, I feel that it works much better. There goes the Spark. He goes through, gets a zap, and gets cooled off there. Valkyrie's going to do a little spin. Here we go. Up to 266 subscribers. I'm thinking if we get to 275, we'll go through and do another tournament shortly after. I'll do it a different way. I'll drop a video on my channel later with the password included. Everyone listening right now has a little warning about that, so if you see that I post a video later, you're going to want to jump in, because it's going to be either the password video or a Pokemon video. I got 2 videos I want to upload later, so, or the results from this video, so technically there's going to be 3 videos. Okay, Carl, I'll watch your battle replay after this if it lets me. The clan chat was acting a little weird. Since it's early enough in the tournament, I'm able to do that. Once we start getting a little more into the tournament, I definitely want to focus more on it, especially the last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes, I only watch the top players because we all want to see how it ends. We all want to see who gets crowned. Look at that. Hog Rider getting great hits in there. Takeover is just taking over this battle here. Got a lot of damage in there, but it's not enough. Does have plenty of elixir to defend. Let's see if he can do it. Against a golem, that Sparky needs to get taken out, and it does. Here comes another Sparky in the distance. Gonna take some poison damage, but it's also gonna... Boom. No, zaps it. Great zap. Why can't I zap like that? My zaps, there's a Sparky, the Sparky shoots, and then my zap goes off. Is there a trick to that? The clan is open for 1,200 trophies and higher. Are you below 1,200 trophies? Alright, let's go through and take a look. I doubt we filled up. Let's go through and look. 23 out of 50, so no, we did not fill up. Trainer Carl, I'm guessing that's Carl, so we will go through and spectate that. Oh man, we got everything all over. Got some spawner decks. I tried bringing some spawner decks back, and I just got crushed. The bomb tower was hurting me. There's an expo. Look out. The salt is gonna fly. Hog Rider doing some damage. Now going after that furnace. Baby Dragon breathing some fire. Takes him down. Here comes the witch. Got some overtime here. I think Andres really needs to concentrate on that left tower. Maybe he's trying a little bait and switch here. I think a goblin barrel over to that top left would be awesome with some spear goblins and behind it. That would go through and take it pretty quick. What do you think? What do you think? Once again, if you're just joining, smack that subscribe button, smack that like button, so you can go through and be notified of the tournaments in the future. I may have another one later today. Definitely going to have one tomorrow. Definitely going to have one Sunday. Nice goblin barrel. I guess he heard me. Got it to 272. So close. Just gotta cycle through and get it in the air one more time. This time he will be expecting it though, so I would put the spear goblins in the front. Oh, you don't have a chance though, because Trainer Carl's gonna take it! Smiles all around and thumbs up. That's what I like to see here. Smurf Master moves to first. Let's see here. Find Muck. Haven't seen Find Muck play before. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna check it out right now. Poison spell goes down. And here comes the balloon. Giant walking up there. Boom.
Gotcha.
Boom. Find Muck. Takes a tower. Now he's going to try to go for 3. Is he going to be the first person to be 3 crowned today? He's got a minute to do it. The minions are everywhere. They're going crazy, and they do take out that horde. He's got 1749. Still has time to get crowned. Poison spell is going to take out all those minions. Musketeer to go through and work on that balloon if he can get into it. Good defense. Miner goes corner door with some guards out front. More minions. They get the zap as they fall. Unlucky there. Poison's going to make them pop. 30 seconds. Still trying to 3 crown to be the one on spectating that does it. ClashWars.team, that's where he's from. And we have Ricardino on the other side here. Defending. Down to 457. Going through. Got the poison spell. Giant's gonna get it. Is he gonna get it? He gets it! Find Muck. You're 3 crowns, sir. Congratulations on the 3 crown. First one of the tournament. That's how you do it. Let's jump into Allegan. He's against Sirajix. What's up, Sirajix? How are you doing? Don't cry, it's okay. Mini Peck is going to go through, smack that hog around, while the Miner is going to go through and do some damage on the other side. That Mini P.E.K.K.A almost gets there, but then just disappears. Here comes the Giant with the Wizard. I'm the Wizard, Ice Wizard, behind. Miner's going to take out that Princess. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to work on that Giant. He is going to get a few smacks in, though. That was definitely a smack attack on that tower. There goes the Valk. Some spinny. Oops. Nothing like a little oops to add insult to injury there. Allegan is from Top Gamer Bolivia. Uh-oh, my shield's running out. That's not good. I do play Clash of Clans. Some people ask, and you do see notifications. That is, I believe, the only thing that I have notifications turned on my iPad. Because once in a while I do clan wars, and I do not want to miss a clan war. I feel so bad. I am probably the highest up in my clan, so I like to be there because I need to battle number 1 on 2 on their side. So I don't want to forget about it. So sometimes it reminds me when I'm off on my journeys of videos or Pokemon or whatever I'm doing that, hey, you need to attack. I'm Town Hall 11. Not maxed out. Still working on Heroes, Walls, and pretty much anything new they've been putting out. Every time I get to the point where all I need to do is work on my walls, they go through and drop an update like the week before. And lately the updates have been a lot, you know. I've recently quit some of my other mobile games, so now I can focus more on that and this one. And, you know, I play Pokemon Go with my son too, so. Those 3 games. I used to play a game called Soul Hunters, and I'll tell you, that game takes up your whole life. When you need at least 2.5 hours a day to play a game, it's getting a little rough. Getting some crazy damage down there. Allegan's worried though because his tower's at 230 and there's going to be a fireball. Is it going to come out in time? No, it's not queued up. Oh man. No! Congratulations, Allegan, on the win. Pro Player Bryant, first place. Pro Player Bryant has taken 2 second places here so far. I would love to know a count of the wins. I don't know. If anyone is ever really bored and feels like going through every single one of my tournament videos and see who wins, definitely let me know. That would be cool because I'd love to keep a master list somewhere. I'm thinking of maybe putting like the last 3 winners on my screen. That way you're displayed there. Maybe I'll just start that next time. That way you can go through and see who won the last tournament. But I also don't want to spoil the videos if you haven't watched old videos. So I'm still like up in the air about that. Let me know what you think here. Let's check out this one. Mendez Flow Road. And if you are new, go through, smack that subscribe button, smack that like button, go through. You will be notified when I do have tournaments. Haven't had anyone new stop by in a while. Looks like we got a lot of new watchers. Smack one of Verse and Clan. Not right now, not while the tournament's going, but yeah, later today I probably will want to do some. So just look for me there. Today's trying to be I'm trying to get a lot of videos set up because I don't know how much time I'm going to have for tomorrow. So I want to be prepared for that as well. And I'm still working on some behind the scenes stuff for my channel. So I've been very, very busy. There's so much to YouTube. Every time I think I have everything done, I find more stuff that really, really matters. Right now it's search tags. They matter so much and they're so difficult to get working correctly. For each video it's something different. So I've been really trying to drill down on those. Up to 20 people here. Smack that subscribe button so you're notified when I have a tournament later tonight and tomorrow and Sunday. Here comes a horde and they get zapped. They're going to get some damage in. There goes the barbarians to work on that Royal G. Royal G's getting some fire in the back, ice in the front. Now they're going to go through counter push and it is over. Asium Kingdom from Indo War II beats out Mendez Flow Road. Flow Rider? One of those from Fresh Squad. Why don't you use any legendaries? I do. Oh, not in the current deck I have selected. This was a deck I was messing around with because everyone keeps using the rocket, so I was like, yeah, I want to try it, so I did. That's a deck I've been using that's worked pretty well. Yeah, this one works pretty well a lot of times. You know what, why don't we go through, it's about that time. I'm going to jump into a game here, and then we're going to get back to spectating. If you are not in the tournament, it looks like there's 99 people, which means a spot is open, so hurry up and jump in. Password is 10, 10 is the password. Let me go through and queue up this battle, and we'll see how we do. Warning, I am not the greatest as I go through and talk and play, but I am getting better. You gotta learn somehow, right? Let's go through and pump up the start, see what he's gonna play here. Alright, that looks interesting. Am I worried? Should I be worried? Let's go through, put that down there, distract that a bit. Let's go through and do that. Trying to get that Hog Rider to the tower a bit, do a little damage there. I hope he's not watching the screen, because if he is, I have a feeling some arrows are in my future. Boom. Poison goes down, pops out the minion horde. Christina, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh boy, keep playing, Kevin. I threw that pump down way too quick. I probably should have waited till I got a little more elixir back. 30 minutes left in the tournament. Where are you at? You getting up there? I hope so. Time's running out. You know what? He's going to attack, so why don't I go through and just do this. Do a little bit of that. It's okay. Oopses happen. So I'm pretty much using that Prince for tanking as I try to sneak my hog in. So I took this deck from someone else. I'm sorry, I can't remember who because I see so many different people. I am up a level on Jacka, so you know it is not really fair for him. But basically, with this, I use the Prince as a tank. I try to sneak the hog in, and I don't use my miner. I use my miner at the very end when they're not expecting it. When they say, you know, well, I know his rotation down, then, like right now, then it's like, boom, have something new. Because they're not expecting it, it goes through and gets in there. And it's hard though, because sometimes you want to play that so bad, and you just can't. I'm going to go to the back door there with the miner. After this, we're going to get back to spectating some matches. The tourney, you could check, because there was just 99 people, so you might want to check. I'm in a game right now, so I can't see exactly what's going on. Gonna arrow that. That hog is gonna get some work done. We might lose a tower here. Very good game. Well played. Thank you, Jacka. I appreciate that. So, no, the tournament is open. So, make sure you join. Make sure you smack that subscribe button, smack that like button so you can go through and be notified in the future. I do have tournaments all the time. If you're already subscribed, great. Thank you, Hunter Beast, for going through and clearing up a spot. Appreciate that. Lape, I don't think we've seen a game, and you're number 1 right now, and you're against Williams D. Some good competition there. Let's go through and see what happens here. He's trying to poison that to go through and get it down. He's got 4 seconds. Is it going to be enough? 84. It's not. Looks like he's going to go through and drop a little bit. Pablo, hello. How are you? If you're looking to get in a tournament, there's only 1 spot left. Jump in quick. Password is 10. 10 is the password. Let's see here. We got someone new getting up to the top. Shiro Clash already has a tower, playing for Elite for fun against Nico from MZA Argentino. Here comes the guards, 1 lane, minions the other lane. Oh, arrows take it down. That miner is working on that tower, doing some work. Bang, bang. Hog's gonna go. Uh-oh, it looks like, is it gonna be? Shiro Clash, your 3 crowns, sir. Congratulations on the 3 crown. Williams D, since we didn't get a really good battle from him because it was the end, we're going to jump into this one. He's playing Frankie from Top Gamer Bolivia, a frequent of this tournament. Williams D from the Dream Team. That princess is going to get eaten up from the back. King Swoozy got in. Great. Congratulations. Got about a half hour left. That's plenty of time now. At least earn a few cards. Boom. Takes down the tower. Those lava pups are going to do massive damage unless they get picked off, which it looks like they are. I thought they might have had a tank there for a moment, but here comes the Royal G. Listen to the footprints. Aww. Not enough footprints. I made a video that I'm going to be posting sometime soon, and the giant, I just listened to the footsteps and I bounced around. I was like, the ground is moving, the ground is moving. Yeah, that's how crazy I get in some videos sometimes. You know, late at night when I'm by myself and just being a complete idiot. It is what it is. Number 100. There you go. You got to start somewhere. Yay! There goes that princess. She's gonna go through and do some damage there. Double elixir time. Williams D does have a tower down. Gonna take another one. It's gonna be very close. Those lava pups are doing a lot of damage. It's gonna get down to 172. And it looks like Frankie's gonna take that crown. Boom. We got sudden death. He's got a poison spell. He just needs to cycle around to it. Unless he's going for the 3 crown. But now he's got the Royal Giant to worry about. Got some spin going down. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Great counter for the Royal Giant. I've actually learned from watching videos that the Lumberjack is actually a pretty good counter for the Royal Giant. He hits him pretty hard. Not that I have him, but one day maybe. There goes Mini P.E.K.K.A. versus Mini P.E.K.K.A. Looks like Williams D is going to take this down. Very well played. Good games, great sportsmanship, love it. Alright, we got a little bit of time left. Anybody like to be spectated? Please let me know so I can go through and spectate you. Once we hit 10 minutes, we are only going to focus on the top. So for now, we're going to go away from the top for a little bit and check out some others. Till someone says something, I'm going to go to GoK. If you would like to be spectated, make sure you put your in-game name and what spot you're at in chat so I can find you right after this batch. I will go through and grab your game. So Ector's from Legendas MX and GoK's versus Clash of Turkey. Great, I'll get you next, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. Wow, look at that lineup. Going crazy. Coming for it, but man, they are getting attacked from every which way. Ice Wizard one way, Witch the other way, Musketeer the other way, and then Valk went in the middle. That was insane. That was like perfect spacing. That never works for me. They would have died if it was me playing. Look at that damage with that raid spell. Does some good. Is it going to be enough? Tower under 500. Still getting some shots. Ector takes the crown with 30 seconds left. Princess is going to die. This could even possibly be a 3 crown if Ector plays it right. Tank goes down. Rage goes out. That tower is losing HP fast. 2,000. Defense. GoK's saying, not today. You're not getting crowned today. Here comes the Prince. And he's met by the Valk. GoK's gonna go through. Arrows go down. Okay, let's go. Blues first, and then I will go to the big boss. So let me go through and find Blue here. I know you just got in, so you're probably more towards here. There we go. Let's go through and spectate and see how he's doing. Looks like it's a pretty even match here. Except Blue is out-leveled by a level, but he's doing pretty good so far. Fireball goes down on the Witch. Valk is going through, hitting those Barbarians' Bomber Tower. Like I said, that Bomber Tower has been hurting me lately. It looks like he's going up pretty much against a spawner deck here with the Tombstone and the Goblin Hut. So here we go, got some minions going after that Bomber Tower. Knows not to put ground troops anymore. Adden Carl is from Blood, who is playing the spawner deck. And we got Blue Slime Gaming from Savage Nation. There goes the fireball, gonna hit the tower and 2 of the goblins. Witch just needs, boom, 1 more shot and gone. Man, spawner deck to run into a bomber tower, that's just unlucky, but still ahead so far. That hog is going to just get eaten up. Look at all those troops just getting blown up. Boom. 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 I'm level 10. Sorry you couldn't get in, Christina. There will be another one later today, as long as we go through and get some more subscribers. We're still at 266. I said earlier, if we hit 275, by later this evening, we'll go through and throw another one tonight. But tonight's going to be a little different. What I'll do is I'll throw a video out. The password will be in the video. You watch the video, you get the password, and then once you get the password, you jump in, and I'll do a highlight video later. So I might come on and stream for 10 minutes or something, or 20, 30 minutes, depending on where it's at. I'm looking for you, boss. Let's go back here. I keep thinking I like a boss. Okay, there's more than one boss in here. Who's the boss? Who's my boss? Alright, the big boss from Hard Feelings is going against Roger from Oligarchus Bow. I'll definitely do friendly battles later, but currently I just want to go through and pay attention to the tournament. So later on, I don't mind going through and doing a friendly battle. Valk is going through, spinning up. Smack that subscribe button, smack that like button. Definitely does help. That musketeer running into the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, don't let that mini P.E.K.K.A. gets such hard hits off. One hit can mean the difference between the game, and Roger knows it. He's not happy. We are getting down there. We're getting to the top. Make sure you stay tuned, because the last 10 minutes we're going to concentrate on the top 5 places. And it's great to see what happens. The thought between tournament is more than just queuing up. You have to think, did I win already? What happens if that person wins? Should I spectate that battle? If I spectate that battle, will the tournament be over when I'm done spectating? You got to watch so many different things. Some tournaments, I've seen someone last tournament, I think it was, go through and be number 1 and queue up. I think he did it on purpose. He was so confident, and unfortunately for him, he ended up losing. Took guts to do that, but he ended up dropping, I think, 2 places to 3rd place. In 3rd place, I think, ended up moving to 1st. So you never know what's going to happen at the end of these, and it's great that Clash Royale and Supercell gives us the ability to go through and run these tournaments, so we can highlight those features. Man, look at this. There is a lot coming. I'm not sure what the big boss is going to do. A rage spell. He's doing good defense, but I don't know how much longer it's going to last. Hog Rider goes through, distracts a bit. Tower goes down. Roger takes it. Roger coming for blood. Going through the 3 crown. Poisons both towers as well. The big boss trying to save it. It's gonna be close. Oh, Roger takes it. Roger, your 3 crowns. Congratulations. '87th place. Yes, let me go through and check you out. How much time we got? We can go through and do another. I'm guessing, Nova, you're Blinky? Make sure that's correct. Let me know in comments. As I said, no friendly battles yet. Maybe a little later. Uh-oh, I wonder if Blinky disconnected here. Got a lot of new people. I do run tournaments often. So make sure you smack that subscribe button, smack that like button. I'd like to say we're going up in subscribers, but we actually just lost one. No! I am seeing what works best if live streaming does work. If it doesn't, we'll go through and try it a different way. I think some people appreciate it. It seems like we are going up in watchers, so... Great, Blinky. Glad we got you here. He's from TPLC, going against Like a Boss from Nova USA 2. Oh, those minions, they do so much damage if they get in the right place at the right time. but they just couldn't do enough to get rid of that Valk. Coming the other way, here comes the princess. Like a boss is pumping up like a boss. Sorry. Here comes the witch. Valk gonna go through and do some spin. It's gonna go through and play the barbarians to go through and distract, bring those skeletons back. Oh man. Goes through and gets it. Blinky's a bit out-leveled here, so it does seem like it is hurting him in here, and Like a Boss is just kind of playing defense at the moment. Now that he does have the advantage, but the minions do sneak in there, and he is able to play some offense and take the 3 crown. Like a Boss. Your 3 crowns, sir. Congratulations. Let's go through and see what's going on here. We are still at max 100 players. We got 13 minutes. We're going to grab one more battle before we concentrate on the top. Rias, we'll go through and check you out here quick. I'm going to grab a drink quick, so I'm going to keep talking, but I'm just going to turn in like this. This tournament started earlier, but if I do have another tournament, it'll be later tonight. I don't exactly know when. If you're subscribed to the YouTube, you'll go through and get notifications. So it'll go through and let you know, and it'll say the passwords in this video. Just make sure you watch that video. Chief Pat, awesome. I've grown up watching Chief Pat on Clash. I was one of the first to play Clash of Clans, you know, maybe a month or month and a half out of development. Only because I didn't know about it was out yet, but once I knew it was out and I played it, that was it. Sleep was gone for the first few months because I had my alarm set when stuff upgraded to wake up and do battles and do everything. And then once hours become days and days become weeks, then things change around a little bit. But shout outs to TPLC. We got Pimbly from Alakazar's BO versus Rias from #IFatoni. Here comes Pimbly. Doing some work. Getting that push going. Moving up a little bit at a time. That giant's getting closer to the tower. Those minions are doing some work, but they're getting frozen. And he gets to the tower with double elixir. He's going to go through, drop Hog, going to do some multi-laning. Giant smacks that tower down. Hog working on the other side. Now the Princess dropped to counter the Hog, but now the Giant's going to get some work on the King Tower as well. Oh man, he's starting to get his push ready for the other side, but Rio says, I'm going to take a tower of my own, and drops the Royal G. He's going to go through and blast that tower and tie it up. Minions are going to work on the other side, get some damage done, and stop that push. Hog in the middle, Ria's full of elixir, says, I got some answers for you. Here they are. Which one you want first? Mini Peck on the King Tower. That's one you do not want on the King Tower for a long period of time. Giant strolling on over with the Wizard. Goes through and gets attacked by barbarians falling from the sky. Uh-oh, that Wizard's getting some shots off. 537 on that tower. Ice Wizard just crushed there. Rias is making a move and it's working. He's doing some damage. Royal G still high on health. Tower at 876. Minions go down. Oops is right, but it's going to be close. There goes the Hog. Barbarian's going to go. Ruska's going to take the 2 crown. Congrats to Rias on that one. You can definitely be my friend. Disconnected. Thought something was going on there. It happens. Let's go through. We are at our 10 minutes. So at 10 minutes here, we are going to focus on the top 5. So let's see who we're going to focus on first. We're going to focus on number 2 first. Oh, and we got a good one going on here. 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning. Look at this. This is when you know we missed a good battle because all the towers are down except for the king towers. Whew. Again, make sure you smack that subscribe button, smack that like button. Thank you for the subscribers. We replaced the one we lost and gained another one. 267. And Roger, your 3 crowns, sir. Very well done. 3-2. Whew, what a game. So that's going to go through. So Rias is 10th and Roger's 14th. Just kind of curious what happened there. Because they bounced down, so we're at 256, 244, 226, 215, 211. Oh, and we got some people close behind there as well. So we're going to go for first place first. Oh, playing Layup, which is pretty close as well. I believe Layup is 6th place. So Layup could really go through and take down the champion, but the champion's going to say, I'm taking a crown too. So not yet. Not yet. Not so fast. Thank you for the subscription. Smack for you. Welcome to Smack Nation. Here comes some fire. This is where it gets good. This is where things get crazy. Who's gonna win it? Remember, after this video it's gonna process. It won't take too long. Then it will be available on YouTube. When it is available on YouTube, the tweet will go out, so all my Twitter followers will get reminded as well. That is Kevinsmak27 if you want to join my Twitter. When you do see that video, you can watch the whole tournament again. Also, if you had any awesome battles, go through and share it with your friends, let them know. And if you had some battles that didn't go so awesome, just get into the next tournament and don't tell anyone about that one. Like it never happened. Here comes the princess. Got some fire spirits going. Oh, the 3 musketeers. I used to use them so much, but lately they haven't been going so well for me. Fireball goes in the tower, doesn't quite hit the princess. There goes some arrows. 648, we're at 1 tower, 1 tower. Hogs with guards. Zap goes down. Barbarians doing some work. 600 on 1 tower, 648 on another. It doesn't get closer than this. We're already a minute in overtime. Still no victor declared. Shiro Clash throwing it down, throwing the fireball, gets it to 155. Now Layup needs to push because if he cycles back to that fireball, he's in trouble. There goes the hog. Gonna get a hit. It's gonna get another one? No! He needs to play that poison spell quickly. Because the poison spell is not the instant. There goes the poison. Now Shiro's going to go through, probably try to cycle through to that fireball. I have a feeling it's going to be coming. Oh, but he's got a zap, and Layup goes through and takes it. Taking the first place down a few notches. Let's see what's happening now. Layup moves up to 3rd. Wow, that one match went from 1st to 6th. That's how crucial it is at the end. Look at this. 1st and 2nd, 1 trophy away. Let's check out Smurf Master, see what's going on here. Alright, let's go through. The password is 10. We don't have much time left. There might be a spot or two, but the password is 10. But we're probably about 8 minutes left. But you're willing to jump in if you'd like to try to get, you know, a quick victory for maybe 4 cards. If you're new here, smack that subscribe, smack that like, so you can go through and be notified when we do have these tournaments. I have them very often, as I say. Gonna have another one later today. Why not? Awesome. Thank you for following me on Twitter, Kevinsmak27. Appreciate that. I do pretty much tweet everything I do, so between YouTube and Twitter you got me covered. I do have Instagram. Sometimes I go through and post the tournament pictures of who won out on those, and I have Facebook, which I haven't really seen many people follow me there, but all those are available on the... Whoa, look at that lightning to take a crown. Smurf Master goes through, Lava Pups go through and takes that crown for 2 crowns. Sorry I had to break that up just for the action. On my YouTube page they have on my banner, there's 4 different ways to follow me on there. So if you're looking for anywhere else, they're available there. I try to go through and have a decent amount of everything, but I don't want to overdo it. So I think between YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, that's good. Last 5 minutes, Strategix from Dreaming is coming against Find Muck from Clash Wars team. They're representing their clans here. There goes the Rage. The Giant loves the Rage and is basking in it. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to do some hits. You don't want him doing it. No, no, no. Mini P.E.K.K.A hits like a Mack truck. Boom. Tower down. Strategix takes the lead. Ice Wizard slowing down on the other side. Giants are funneling in a line, trying to get to that tower, trying to push through. Strategix says, "You shall not pass." Coming back the other way. 30 seconds left. Miner's going to go side door, do some damage as the Valk takes care of that. Strategix looks like he's trying to mainly go for defense with pushing a little bit of offense as well. Let me go through and just paste this in. I know people like the tournament tag just so they can spectate as well. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Strategix takes it and has some tears. I don't know why, because he looks like he's moving up a bit. He's moved up to 3rd. Strategix is one of our top players. Gluten Slayer, we're going to check him out quick. We are getting down to that time. No, Leonel, it's not time for that yet. I can't say my tagline till the end. Here they come. There they go. So we got Gluten Slayer from Phone Cats playing Jahim from Alagarkas BO. Royal Giant goes down, gonna hit that furnace a bit as the Mini P.E.K.K.A takes him out. Inferno Tower placed just out of reach to help. Here goes a bunch of everything. It's the best way to put it. So who's going to win this tournament? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. We're going to see soon. Gonna pump up because the last minute in Double Elixir is coming soon. There goes the poison spell. Gonna go through and tick off on there. Furnace goes down. Here we go. Christina, I'm gonna do another tournament, but it's not gonna be right after. It's gonna be later tonight, and it's gonna be a different. I do 2 different types of tournaments. One I live stream, and the other one I post a video that has the password and people just join, and then I may live stream the end of that. Those are usually a little longer, a few hours, you know, give a little more action. So it's kind of how I do it. I'm still new to this, so I kind of experiment with what works and what doesn't, and these 2 ways seem to be the way that work, and I like live streaming a lot. Oster Gaming, how are you doing? Hey, hey. Oh, boom. Fireball onto that furnace. Doesn't hit the tower, though. Jaham looks like he might be losing this one, and Gluten Slayer maybe getting more trophies. We're going to jump out of this one real quick because I know the first place one is almost over. Yep, we got 34 seconds, and it looks like Smurf is in a game. Gluten moves up, so Smurf's battle means a lot right now. So Gluten has to think now. Gluten has to think fast. He has to either queue or not queue. So if Smurf loses this, Gluten should be in good shape considering what is showing before him, because I didn't get to check the other places. So a lot of tournament thought to go on right now. If he's confident he can win, he should just jump into a battle. If Smurf wins and Gluten wins, then Smurf would take it down. But if Smurf loses and Gluten wins, then Gluten would move up. If Smurf loses and Gluten doesn't play, Gluten may move up and win. So there's so much to think about. I know it gets a little crazy, but you know. Oh my goodness! You got the log! Oster, stop rubbing it in. It's not fair. I want the log. Gluten, no problem. I have them all the time. As I mentioned, smack the subscribe, smack the like button, and you'll be notified of future ones. And also Twitter, another way. Here we go. This is the end here. We're getting there. We're getting there. 5 people watching this battle. I'm wondering if Gluten is... Does anyone know if Gluten's attacking right now? Just typing something out because sometimes when I say stuff after a while people don't hear it, so I think it might be because they're using translation software, so I just wanted to type something out. So going through getting some work done. Look at those lava pups. Oh man. So yeah, if you're interested, go through. If you're looking for a clan, go ahead and join Kevinsmak YouTube. If you're cool, if you're nice, and if you are going to donate. If not, you know, don't. Or if you just want to stop in and say hi. After this, I'm going to probably chill for about 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to do a few friendly battles in my clan. So if you want to go through and do them, we can. Or we could actually, you know, we could do some right after the tournament if some people are interested. I'll do a few friendly battles. Smurf Master takes it. Yeah, I have enough in me to go a few battles. It's getting hot though. Unfortunately, I have to turn my air conditioner off when I stream, or the air conditioner would make too much noise. So it's tough. Wow, so Smurf wins. Gluten looks like he stayed. He did go through and stayed in second. Shiro took third. Alright, we're going to take a look at more of those, but we're going to finish up a few of these battles here. Not quite over yet, and look at Rios is going! Your 3 crowns, sir. I jumped in just for you to be crowned. Crazy. Let's go through any more spec. Up, that just disappeared. Up. Oh. And Carl takes it. That should be it. So we're going to go through and go over what happened where. Before I forget, let me take my screenshot so I can post this on Instagram later. So, first place, Smurf Master. Congratulations, Smurf Master. Your tournament crowns. Congratulations on the crown. And good job. So, second place we have Gluten Slayer. Great matches. Great matches all around. Shiro Clash. Awesome job. Those are your top 3. We have Find Muck in 4th and Alguin in 5th place. I'm going to go through and scroll through the top 40 places. Everyone that gets a prize is shown on the screen. So you always want to go through and come in and keep trying to go through and get up there and have fun. Once again, we're winding down here, so you want to make sure you do smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, so you can go through and be notified next time we do have these tournaments. If you're not following me or subscribed, you won't know, and they fill up usually in 10 minutes. They fill up fast. Not just saying that. A lot of people that are regular users sometimes don't get in because of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in a clan here. You're welcome for the cards. I hope they work out great. Hello. Let's say hi. You're famous. So I'm going to do a few friendly battles. If you want to stick around, go for it. If not, don't. I'm going to say for who wants to battle? 1 per person. Because I want to get everyone in here. After these, we are going to finish up the stream. So I will do 3 here. Alright, who we got first? We got roast beef. Oh, he's ready. I don't even know what deck. I got this deck. Okay, I like this deck. I can't complain. So let's go through and see how it is. I'm just going to do 3 friendly battles. After that, we're going to go through and call it an evening. Oh man, it's so hot in here. My fingers are sticky. Yeah, I'm using that excuse, alright? Oh, you're killing me. Let me just turn up the fan a little. Hopefully you don't hear it too much. Don't cry, roast beef. Good luck. Boom. Boom. I have a feeling he's going to put something there. Oh, he didn't put some. Oh, it was. Oh, so close. Let's get a little charge here. Boom. Boom.
Let's go. Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry if you missed. Make sure you go through and smack the subscribe button, smack the like button so you can get notified of next tournament. That way you won't be, you'll be notified a little quicker. That was good for me to play, but that's bad for him to play against me. Yep, he's just got that. He can just have it. Let's take that tower and we'll worry about getting a different one. Oh, man. Let's do a little tears because it's so sad. Sorry, I will catch up with the comments right after this match. I unfortunately can't do both. I can play and spectate, but adding the comments is just a little too much here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play some defense here. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Not me, never anything crazy. Okay, maybe I'm trying to go for 3 crowns. I need to get 3 crowned, right? I mean, I need the 3 crown. Let's go through, put that there. Fireball's coming in, we're going to put that over there. A little bit of this, sprinkle on some of that. Oh, come on. That's alright. I'll eventually get it, right? Boom. Mine are gone. Guess I gotta switch up my strategy a little bit here. Let's go through and work on that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go behind the scenes. I hope he's not watching a stream. I'm gonna fake this way. Go that. Do a little bit of this. Do a little bat. Shake and bake, you know, misdirection, sleight of hand. I don't think it's working too well. Oh, he does it to me. He's going for it. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I lost. No. Good game, good game. Let me catch up on comments and I'll go through and jump into 2 more friendly battles here. Let's see here. 99.9% chance Kevin will not respawn. Oh, really? Let's go through and see what's going on here. When does he make tournaments? Almost every day. I do it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I run extra ones once in a while. I sometimes run 1-hour tournaments. Very good game, roast beef. If I go through and live stream, it's 1 hour. If I go through and post a video, it's more. Usually around the 3-hour area. Plus I do a 2-hour preparation. But when I post a video, once the tournament gets full, I do go in and start the tournament. So it's not like you have to wait the whole 2 hours. Once it fills up, I'll kick it off. Let's see what else. I'm going to sub. Go ahead, please. Smack that like. Smack that sub. I do appreciate it. We're still at 268, so it'd be nice to go up a little higher. He will not respond. No, he will. Kevin, I am Smurf. Hey, Smurf Master, awesome. Congratulations on the victor. This will be going up on YouTube later, so you will be able to go through and share it with all your friends. I always read the comments. Tyler, what's up? How are you doing? Alright, I got someone ready for me, so I said 2 more friendly battles. Let's go ahead and do this. Got 1 more after this. Thank you for going. I have a little bit of OCD, so trust me, I'm going to read every comment. Just because it's my nature, and when I'm watching a streamer, I don't like when I'm not noticed. So I want to make sure everyone's questions get answered, the ones that I can answer. And thank you for the subscription, M. Lisa Wah. Appreciate that. Thank you. I think that was read right. I read that really quickly. A notification will come up if your Google account is not private. If your Google account's a private, it won't tell me, but I'll still know because I do have a counter here. As I said, a little bit of OCD, just a little bit. Oh no! That's not fair. You're not allowed to do that. And I waste an elixir too. So lately I have not been playing very well. Wooby! Thank you for the subscription! Smack for both of yous! Appreciate that. The last 2 days I've been playing horrible, but hopefully it gets back up to normal. I go in these streaks where I just start playing way too fast. Like it's not a game that you need to throw stuff down as quick as possible. And I forget that all the time. I'm going to go through and put an elixir collector there. Maybe he'll fireball it, and if he does, I'm okay with that. They'll just open up the tower to be able to go through and go for the 3 crown. Oh, but he used the fireball there, which is much better to use. Don't cry, it's okay. I would be so happy if I got log as well. I will get the log if I ever move back up. Oh no! Let's go through and do a little bit of this. I'm gonna have to sacrifice some minions here so I don't get owned. That tower is almost done. We're gonna go through, start a charge. Have the hog trailing far behind. There goes the bomber tower. We're gonna go through and just drop barbarians and take it out. We're gonna go far left corner with the miner. And arrows should do the trick. Good game, Blue Slime Gaming. I do have level on him, so definitely not as fair there for me. Alright, let's go through, let's catch up on some comments, and then I'll go through and do another 1 or 2 battles. We'll see how it goes. If people are sticking around, we'll do a little more here. Thank you for subbing. I'm so happy when I got log. I was so happy when I got log. Yes, definitely. Smack should cost 10 elixir, 5 because he is awesome. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't want to be too, get my thought up too much, So I wanted to be 5 elixir. You know why? Because I'm also 6'2". And I look just like... Hold on, I gotta do my head correctly. Hold on. Is that right? Does that look good? I don't know. Maybe I don't, but let's see what else we got. Good, good. Do you have any tips for Arena 3? Biggest tip I can get is try to focus on a certain deck. When you're lower, it's best to try to focus on decks that run commons and they work well. Try to just upgrade certain cards because gold's very hard to get. Maybe not in the very beginning, but it definitely does go through and get a little bit rough as you get up there. Make sure you get your crown chest every day. religiously. When I was playing, I'd go to Subway. I ate Subway a lot for a while. I got on a Subway kick. I would go to Subway and I would eat 15 minutes and then I'd go in my car and just battle. Enjoy the nice weather. So let's see what else we have here. And alright, I've only 5 legendaries and one of them is a level 2 princess. Nice. I have a level 1 princess, level 2, here, I can just show you. Go down here. Level 2 Lava Hound. My first 2 legendary cards were the Lava Hound, so I played the Lava Hound a lot. After that, I got 1 of the princess, and then I got 2 of the miner in a row. So I was really excited. Sorry, y'all, I'm going to go through and jump into another battle. Let me just type here 1 per person. And we'll go through and do another friendly battle. If you're new, make sure you smack that subscribe, smack that like button. Alright, we got Lewis. Let's go, Lewis. My starting hand's not my favorite, but it is what it is. Oh, Balloon. Don't have the arrows, don't have the arrows, don't have the arrows. Oh, Rocket. Rocket, yeah. Well, it's not really worth me playing the Elixir Collector because with the Elixir Collector it's just going to get rocketed. So, and if you know me, if I get a lead, I go for 3 crown a lot of the time. Unless I'm at 2,980 trophies or something. Let's go through and start this push here. Level 3 log. Wow. You didn't pay nothing and you won in the 500 card 20. Wow. What did you all get from that tournament? Did you get all those cards from that tournament? 500 card tournament. That's big. I haven't been in anything bigger than about 150. I do get invites here and there, so that's nice. You know, I do like going through and joining other people's tournaments when I'm not running tournaments. But at the same time, it's tough with cooldowns with chests when I do play. When I throw a video down for people to get the password, a lot of times I play in those a lot because I'm only playing the last or watching the last 40 minutes or so. $300 cards. How many legendaries did you get out of that? You might have even said. I'm kind of like looking at both screens, 3 screens at a time here. I connected up a second computer so I can have a better area to work with here, and my computer won't lag as much and my stream will be a lot healthier. Alright, after that rocket I'm going for blood. There goes the miner. The minions are going to go through. He's going to go back door, smack that up, and Kevinsmak, you'll 3 crowns. Alright, let me catch up on these real quick, and then I will jump into another one. 3 legendaries in less than a week. That's sweet. That's awesome. Nice work. Let's go through. We have 10 people watching, so I'll go through and do another friendly battle. I'll probably do them until we, start dropping to like 7 or so. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm against Suragix. Let me just tell you, I'm gonna lose bad because Suragix is pretty good. So plus he can see my screen with a 30-second delay. I hope he's not looking. So Suragix, if you're looking, don't look at the screen for the next whatever time. I know you and that Ice Wizard, and I don't want to deal with that Ice Wizard, so I'm going other lane. Of course I blew all my elixirs, so if he deals with this quickly, I'm in a lot of trouble. Maybe not a lot. Maybe a lot if he has arrows. If he doesn't have arrows, or fireball. Ouch. Good game. See, I play too fast, and when I play too fast, Clash with Ash Clan member, awesome. I watch his streams or his videos. I get confused because there's two Ashes. I guess one Ash is Ash, and the other one's Clash with Ash. I think that's right. But yeah, I do watch both of them actually. I watch a lot of YouTube, and that's why I think I'm doing a decent job so far, because I've seen so much and I see how they present, and I try to do what they do differently, and I want to offer something different. That's why I do tournaments. I try. Not a lot of people I see doing tournaments. Actually, I feel like I was doing it and I didn't see anyone else, and you know, I probably wasn't the first though, because how many millions of people are on YouTube? It's crazy. Billions even. But yeah, I watch all the streams. Streams I like the best. I really liked Moltz for a while. He started doing a lot of collaborations with Nick at Night, so I like Nick at Night as well. But I don't know, I don't think they jive as well together as they do separate. But, you know, I'm sure a lot of people feel different about that. That's just my opinion. Anytime they're separate, I pretty much watch everything. There they go. Oh, I dropped the Valk, but he drops the Rage, and the Rage is going to hurt. You know, I'm just going to go for a tower. I lose. Seragic, you're 3 crowns. Good game. Elite Nation 7. Yes, I see you there. I see Elite Nation 7 a lot. Any tips for Arena 6? Just keep working at it. Keep going. I haven't been in the lower. I've been level 9 and 10 for a while now, so I don't really know a lot of tips for those, because I've been at level 10 for a while actually. Once I hit level 10, I kind of calmed down on the game a bit for a little while because I got hooked on some other games, but I decided they're just taking too much time, so I came back to this. So, but yeah, there we have it. Yeah, you wrecked me. 15,000 card tournament. That's awesome. Well, guys, I do definitely appreciate it. Make sure you smack that like button, smack that subscribe button so you're notified, especially when I put that tournament out later today. Because if you're not subscribed to YouTube, you will not be notified other ways. So you want to make sure you are following me on YouTube or subscribe to YouTube so you can get that. So I do want to thank you for coming and playing in the tournament. It was awesome. Again, congrats to our Victor Smurf and everyone else who was able to get some cards. I'm glad I'm able to give some out. So thanks again. Thanks for the view, and smack out.